Mary for inviting me. I'm loving the spirit, the energy. I'm all about energy, and I'm feeling really good energy right now. But my story starts when 2000, in 2000, I actually wanted to buy a house. Talked to a lender. The lender told me, hurt my heart, you have great credit, but you don't make enough. I have to think of. So I could have walked away sad. I was hurt, don't get me wrong. But at the time I had a technical degree in Atlanta Technical College. I'm from Atlanta, born and raised. Hey. And I know, right? Since Fairfield was here. Right now. And so I decided before I was working at SunTrust Bank, and the banks didn't pay a lot of money back then, right? And so what I decided to do, I went to college. I said, let me go ahead and earn my bachelor's degree at Brown University. I graduated. 6 months later, I didn't tell y'all this, I met my husband that same year that I graduated from college. And he threw me a party. My girlfriend was like, oh, he's a keeper. Married to this day, we're married. And so once I finished my degree, 6 months later, I had a new job making like $12,000 more. Got my house. And that's when I realized no doesn't always mean never. I'm a motivational speaker as well as a realtor. I did a lot of youth mentorship because during that time when I wanted to buy a house, I was a single mother and I didn't get any child support. I raised my daughter by myself. Matter of fact, she's never met her dad. But I went to school at night, about 4 days a week, and I worked a full-time job. So again, when I tell you I got a story, I did the same thing. I got my master's. So still at that time, because I didn't marry my husband until 2014. But all those years, I did it by myself. So I tell people all the time, if you need somebody to talk to get you the way you're trying to go, that's me. I do that with my clients because I was once a person that wanted to buy a house. And a lot of times, you can't buy it. It's the timing is not right. So I tell people, work on there are 5 things you typically want to work on before you want to buy a house. The first thing is know where you stand. Pull your credit report. Dispute any discrepancies. You call me. I will contact a lender. I have a few lenders that are in my circle of preferred lenders. And then once you're approved, we go out and find that house. So again, I have a story to tell. I'm a youth mentor. Now, I will say I've made 6 figures. And once, I will also say that money doesn't always mean happiness.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you, I made the money. But I also found out that it didn't bring me balance. So I walked away from my job October of last year. I was talking to this young lady here, notice I said young lady, and I had to walk away. I saw a therapist. And when I tell y'all as a people, it's okay to talk to somebody.
Girl, say that.
It is okay. I was broken. I didn't even know who I was. My husband was like, what's wrong? I said, you don't understand. I've got hormones going on because I am 50-ish, okay? So what I decided to do, I decided to write a journal. I authored a journal on Amazon, My Journey to Happiness. And I did this because there's so many women that look like me that are going through stuff, y'all. And I felt like in this journal, and I didn't want to tell my story, y'all, because my happiness may not be your happiness. But what I did, I created this, and everyone so far who's purchased it are my friends. And so I want to set a platform up for us to talk through all the issues we go through. Because we're a community. We have to talk. So if you're interested in purchasing a journal, I do have a QR code to Amazon to purchase it. But my why right now, and I think for me, God has spoken to me for this year to speak more.
Yes.
God has told me to speak more, so I'm speaking right here today. Put my flyer up there, y'all. Thank you. My gift to this year is to speak. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In high school, I was so shy. People see me and they're like, "You were shy." I'm like, "Yeah, I really was." But when I realized I held up so much inside of me,
Yeah.
it didn't change until I went to college, because every college course I took, we had a presentation at the end, and I ran every time. But it made me who I am today. So my daughter, when I tell y'all, I raised her to have a voice. Sometimes it's a little bit much, but I also feel like everyone, we all have a voice. Use your voice. So, any questions? Any questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
When you went to counseling, did you look at what they were writing down when you were talking to them?
Oh, absolutely.
Have you ever grabbed a paper and said,
I know what the
just
issue was. You know what I'm saying? What the
I
issue
just want to
was?
be sick.
Right, no. Seriously, my issue was I was an overachiever. And I was the first out of 5 siblings to get a college degree. I did everything. I was so independent. I'm still independent today. My husband asked me last night, he was like, "Well, when you got married," I said, "I know." But I feel like I had to, and I still now, even though I'm married, y'all, I still need my independence. And when I tell you, I'm at a point now where I know I need to reinvent myself. And if you follow me